Back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. Listen, y'all, we are back on the Ready to Love train. This is season 9, episode 1 of Ready to Love Fort Worth. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, y'all, let's get into it if we're going to get into it. Listen, there will be no pictures on this review. If you want to check out photos of the cast, if you were unable to watch this episode, please check out my other video. I will put it down in the description box. And y'all can watch the video and my assessment of the cast before I saw this episode. Because, child, some things have changed, okay? Well, child, let's get into it. So we know this is a new season of Ready to Love. This time, Ready to Love is in Fort Worth. Tommy is back with his antics, so y'all know it's going to be a fool. So it's time for the mixer. Y'all know how they like to do. The mixer is getting started. April shows up first. She's 41. She's a pharmacist director. I'm not really fond of the feathers on the dress. I thought maybe it was just the picture, but it's given a no even in person, honey. It's just a no. LaRon and April, they're talking, they're toasting. Then Mika shows up. She shows up next, and she says she's ready to step out and find her husband because every time she goes to events, everybody's there with their significant other, and she isn't. So they're talking, and LaRon was like, yeah, I party Wednesday through Sunday. Hold them up, swallow them up. You act like a college student. No, that's not going to work. You're out Wednesday through Sunday. Do you work? Because, baby, I'm telling you, if I do one thing other than a review and doing something for my son, if I have to even look at the trash, I'm tired. Wednesday through Sunday? Oh, okay, I got my good eye on you, honey. And one of these ladies is already falling in love. It's one every single season that latches on to these men. And I'm just so interested to see how this is going to play out. And I will give y'all my assessment of her in just a minute. So anywho, DeMonte shows up. Baby DeMonte in his pocket square. And baby, he shows up. And Mika said, the first thing I thought about when I saw him was the Nutcracker. I said, baby, not the Nutcracker. And we just got through with Christmas too. This is a fool. So then Will shows up in his Coogee sweater. I stayed Coogee down to the socks. Rings and watch filled with rocks. Baby, biggie, can't you see? Oh, child, shout out to Notorious B.I.G. Now, something is wrong with Will. He gets in a confessional, introducing himself to us, talking about, what's up, it's your boy Will. Sir, we don't know you. Okay, you're not our boy. I need you to get into the confessional and say, hi, I'm Will. Okay, I'm from down the street. And I'm coming from the streets from which I came. And I want to get out of the streets. So I'm here and I'm ready to love. You don't talk about no, it's your boy Will. I said, boy, we do not know you. Will is something else, baby. And he was smitten with Mika. Basically, he liked her shape. It ain't your beauty, it's your booty. Because every 5 minutes he was talking about somebody's behind. And I'm like, you need to get yourself together. He was like, yeah, the first shawty that caught my eye was Mika. Have y'all seen that shape on her? Now, don't get me wrong. Mika is a baddie. I said that when I did my assessment. I said, baby, she look like an IG baddie. Do you hear me? Stacked. Brick house. Honey, she is stacked. But that's not the first thing you should say when you see her. We'll get in here and sit down. So then William, okay, because there's a Willie and there's a William. So then William comes in with the bass in his voice. He came stomping in his tennis shoes. And he's talking to April and telling her that he's a comedian. Baby, not another comedian. Red was enough. After we got a taste of Red and him acting a fool every 5 seconds, and half the time don't nothing be funny about him. Not a comedian, child. She was like, oh, you got to make me laugh then. Tell me a joke. Not tell me a joke. Why did the chicken cross the road? Like, what do you want him to say? What the hell do you want him to say? Not tell me a joke. Ooh, child, he need to be telling you whether or not he got a W-2. I mean, not no comedian. So Alexis is talking to DeMonte. And he's telling her that he's a stylist. Sir, I'm just curious as to who styled you in this suit. Was it you? You're responsible for that? Oh, okay. Over with Dominique, he's talking to April, and he said that his granddad had 23 kids. So he's talking to April, and he's going to tell her, yeah, I want anywhere from 2 to 10. Sir, what in the hell kind of leap is that? Some people say, I want, between 1 and 4. 1.5, because people love to say that half. Baby, you cannot have a half of a child. Or I would like 2 to 4. This man said 2 to 10. 2 to 10. He was like, whatever God says that I can have, whatever God sees fit. She said, oh, well, let me tell you right now. God spoke to me and he said, you're not getting 10 through me. Baby, I know that's right. Sir, you should have started earlier. We are of a particular age. Talking about some 10 kids. I'm worn out with the 1. I started to think about having 2 and I needed a nap. Now, don't get me wrong. I have told y'all countless times that I do plan on adopting because I don't think it's going to happen the natural way, honey, because I don't have no gentleman calling. I damn sure ain't going on Ready to Love nothing. But 2 to 10 at this age, a booger banger night. So then Tommy comes out. Hey, sir. Tommy, you look good. I see you. You look in good health, ready to get it started. So he's telling them that the numbers are less, but... So he's looking around for Glenn, right? Now, Glenn is one of the other men that was supposed to be joining this first mixer. And I was like, not Glenn being fashionably late. That's the first strike, because I cannot stand a late person. If you are late, you are not for me. I'm always ahead of time. I'm going to be there at least 15 minutes before I have to be there. So they pan over to Glenn. He's nervous in the confessional, can't even get his words out. Poor baby. I was like, as a teacher, you would think he could articulate his thoughts. You this nervous and you ain't even met nobody yet. He was like, I'm Glenn. I'm 42 from Fort Worth. You didn't ask me where I was from. Take 2. I'm Glenn. My mama and them from the north side. Oh, you didn't ask me that. Take 3. I'm like, oh my God. They were like, are you nervous? Kinda. No, it's a no. And your eyes a little bit glossy as well. Are you okay? Like, are you okay? Baby, the pickings was slim on these gentlemen. Do you hear me, honey? I'm trying to make sure I don't disrespect them, but it's a no. It is a hell no. And some of them, it's a yuck. Moving forward. So Tommy steady looking for Glenn while Glenn hemming and hawing. So Tommy tells them that they're having actually 2 mixers. So this is just some of the people from the first, but they're going to have 10 more new singles have a mixer later. Now, of course, we know somebody will be leaving at the end of this mixer, and it's going to be a man. Side note, I'm wondering who DeMonte be styling. Is it the department store mannequins? Because, they call themselves stylists. Child, they be putting the mannequins with. And, baby, the mannequins be having them real bodies these days. I said, baby, not the department store mannequins. Child, this right here is a fool. That's neither here nor there. That's just a side note. But the more I looked at DeMonte. Now, you in this suit, sir, I'm not going to play with you. So we see him talking to the ladies about his styling. Sir, please, leave these ladies alone, okay? We don't give a damn. Tommy on the other line, calling, leaving voicemails for Glenn. Hey, Glenn, you better get on down here. The mixer is jumping. No, it's not. Tommy on the voicemail. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And all you fellas, leave your girl with her friends. Because it's 11:30 and the club is jumping. Oh, child. I can't take it seriously. Tommy, you must really want Glenn now, honey, because there's no reason why you should be hunting that man down. Now, I'm just playing. He wasn't singing on the voicemail like it was 2002. But he did call Glenn talking about the mixers jumping. Honey, ain't nothing popping off outside. Not nothing. So everyone is mixing. They're mingling. Dominique is asking Koshia if she wants more kids. And I'm like, sir, this is the second person you've asked about children. Is that the only thing that you're looking for as a baby maker? Now, don't get me wrong. Dominique seemed like an all right guy. Okay. But at the same damn time, it seems like he came in just with a one-track mind, straight tunnel vision, trying to figure out who can make him a father. Like, sir, are you interested in the relationship aspect or do you just want the baby? Like, that was kind of throwing me off a little bit. So Willie is over there talking to Alexis. Now, mind you, I told y'all all the pictures of everything, all the pictures and everything of these people will be in the description down below. Click on that link. Do not leave the video, though. Watch the review, okay? And then come back so that you can have, a face with a name. So Willie is talking to Alexis. Big Willie, not William, okay? William is the comedian. Willie is the inappropriate one in the coochie sweater. So Willie is talking to Alexis, and baby, he is a character. Talking about, I love God and booty. Please shut up. Just shut up. He over there talking about Netflix and chilling. So then he was like, what I want to know is, do you cook? Why? Why are you worried about booty rubs and getting a home cooked meal when you've offered nothing yet? So then she tells him that she has an autoimmune disorder called HS, so she has to eat well. She's explaining to Willie what it is, and he did say something that I thought was endearing. And I wish he would show that side instead of being, the person that he's shown so far. When she told him what she had, he said, I wanted to offer to pray for her right then and there, but I didn't want everything to get weird. Well, then you just say, I'm going to keep you in my prayers. You don't have to grab her hand and bow your head. But if you wanted to pray for her, it's okay to tell her that. That's quite all right. I thought that was endearing because that showed that he was actually listening and he did care about what she was talking about. But at the end of the day, he wanted Netflix and chill and he ain't fooling me. So she's explaining that. And what I thought was great is that she was being so transparent and vulnerable up front. I'm very proud of her because, normally they go through this process and then they go on these dates and then they reveal these things. But she was just straight up, listen, I have this condition and I'm on the other side of it now, but I still have problems as it pertains to that. So I thought that was great. Baby, they paying over the Tommy. He's still ringing Glenn's phone. You have reached the Sprint PCS voicemail box of Ready to Love. Honey, he ain't answering the phone. Then he leaves him a voicemail telling him, hey, since you're not here, I guess you're not ready to love. Tommy, don't call that man no more. Don't call that man no more. If he wanted to, he would. So he doesn't want to. So let him go. Some of these men seem so juvenile too. They really do. Over on the other side, LaRon is talking to Cashapp. And baby Cashapp done dipped her feet in the pool. Girl, I know that's right, honey. It's hot as hell in Texas. She says she likes that he makes her smile. And no other man has made her smile. So as they're talking, she leaned forward. She said, do you know why I leaned forward? He said, no, I don't know. Why? To kiss me? And so, he kind of laughed a little bit. And she said, no, I felt like you were guarded and I wanted to get you off balance a little bit so you can let your guard down. Cashapp, you done taught me something new, honey. I like that. I'm going to start telling people, do you know why I leaned in? Not Cashapp with the game, honey. You better use that femininity, honey. Cashapp said, do you know why I leaned into you? I want you to let your guard down. I want you to open up to me. I said, baby, get into it. I like the vibe of the two of them together, though. I really do. I think LaRon likes her, but Cashapp. Now, dang on well, you was coming on national TV with that ponytail holder showing how that ponytail holder is showing. Okay, you should have wrapped it around in a bun so you wouldn't be able to see that ponytail holder. Because I didn't know what was going on. I said, girl, what in the homemade hairstyle is happening here? Okay. So Tommy pulls everybody inside and tells them that Glenn was a no-call, no-show, so he's not ready to love. Dang, Glenn. No wonder you didn't have a real cast photo. Because today when I was doing that video and I was talking to y'all about the cast and giving you my first impressions of them, I was wondering why he nor Patricia had a real cast photo. Child, let me find out Patricia pulled a stunt too. But we don't know her yet because she's not at the first mixer. Anywho, now they're about to play a game about the women and their turn-ons and turn-offs. And the men have to guess which women said what. Now, this was my thing. How would they know that after 5 minutes of meeting them? Even if they were there for hours, how would they know that? So Tommy reads the first one. The answer was Alexis. Dominique got it right. The next one was about no more kids, but they're open to dating a single active father. That was Mika. The next one was about a woman that makes her dates pray to see how close they are to God. And that was Cashapp. So the game is progressing, right? They playing, raising their paddles, names and everything. And although I like the game, how do they don't know them. So how would they know their turn-ons and turn-offs? It was given the guessing game. Dominique and LaRon, they're tied. And whoever wins is safe from elimination. Now, really and truly, I think they came up with this on the fly when Glenn had his Uber bust a U-turn. And that's just me. Now, I don't know if the game was pre-planned or what. But I'm like, not a game at the first mixer. And we don't even know each other, child. We don't even know what's your name, what's your sign. Like, we don't know nothing. So the final question is, this woman's worst date was getting flued out by a celebrity only to sit in the car while he got a facial. I wish I would sit in the car. I wish I damn would. Now, I knew it was Mika. I knew it was her before they even answered because I told y'all on my first impressions video that she looked like an IG baddie and she looked like she get flued out. And you know, them celebrities, they just regular schmegular. If they see a fine woman, they will fall in your DMs. Don't ask me how I know. I'm just telling y'all. Baby, I have had some fall in my DMs. And that is a story time. That's really a story time. But we ain't got no time for that right now. But they will fall in your DM. Dominique ends up winning the game. So he's not going home. I mean, I feel like the comedian and the stylist, they can leave. But that's just me. They both can go. Over on the other side, William and Alexis, they're talking because now the game is over. And he's asking all these hypothetical questions. She's like, yeah, I really don't want to date anyone with kids. I would prefer not to. He's like, hypothetically speaking, what if he had a child's mother, like 2 child's mothers? And she was like, how many? You have 3 boys or 3 kids, right? And he was like, yeah, sir. Why are you asking hypothetical questions, but they're not really hypothetical because they are literally about you? Do you know the meaning of hypothetical? Anyway, I don't have time to play with him. Over on the other side, Koshia and Willie in his coochie sweater, they talking. So she tells him that she married a man and didn't know that he had 4 kids. He said, oh, the ding-a-ling was that good? Will don't have a filter. He does not have a filter and he does not have any tact. And baby, she was offended by that. Appalled. Do you hear me? She was like, I know he's lying. Why would you even say that to me? What makes you think that's okay? Now, Koshia, you and your ponytail were having them pray, but you needed to be running a background check on them men. 4 kids and you had no idea? Baby, some of these men can be diabolical. But girl, you did not do your research. Like, what were y'all doing? Just texting what you doing all day? Listen, I don't care what y'all say. There is no way on God's green earth that you can have 4 whole children and unbeknownst to you, you walk down the aisle. Now, Willie was tactless, but he wasn't wrong, honey, because I would have wanted to know too, like, what was going on? How did you overlook that? You leaning all in with LaRon and having him pray? Girl, this right here's a fool. So he apologized to her. He's like, you know what? I'm sorry. You know what? I don't want to get off to the wrong start. So let me just get your Instagram. I cannot stand to let me get your IG type of ninja. Boy, stop asking me for my socials. The way she broke that 4th wall and looked at that camera, I said, girl. I said, baby, Koshia gonna be something else, honey. This about to be a mess. So then Tommy returns and pulls the ladies to the side. Before he pulls the ladies to the side, they pan him over to all the men talking. William was like, yeah, you know, I think my non-traditional job may send me home. We see the stylist, DeMonte, over there talking about, yeah, I'm working on my credit. You working on your say what now? Now, don't get me wrong. We all have to start somewhere. But don't be coming up in here talking about, you know, stylist, baby, and you ain't got your numbers right. Your credit won't get it. Like, what is happening? You don't need to be looking for love and your credit is bad. Now, when I was younger, I thought, okay, you know, just get in a relationship. Don't matter what's going on. If his credit is shot, that's fine. If he doesn't have a lot of money, that's okay. No. At this big grown age, you need to have a 7 in front of your credit score or a 6 and getting there. Don't come to me with no 500 credit score and you riding around in a car with a $750 car note and you laying head to foot with old boy down at the apartment because y'all roommates. That's not going to work for me. It's okay to have a title and take your fancy pictures and dress up with your pocket squares, but you're going to need to have your credit in order, honey. We too big and old for that. Over on the other side, the comedian is scared because he don't have a W-2 that they might send him home. Yes, sir. You're going to need steady income. Unless you are really known like that, you are not making that many coins down to that improv. I just don't see it. He can exit stage left because he signed up for this knowing dang on well that he was jokey joke. And I really feel like he signed up so Tommy could hear his jokes. You're not ready to love. You're not ready to love. Tell Tommy a joke on your way out. Moving forward. Really and truly, both the wheels can go. Big Willie and Silly Willie, they can go. And a side note, poor April. Honey, that lash was not ready to love. That lash was flipped up, was turned every which way but loose. And why y'all let her sit up there with that lash like that? Y'all just do not care about people. They already said y'all don't feed people down at their Ready to Love set. And now you can't tell the woman that her lash is not lashing. Just a nasty piece of work. That's just a nasty piece of work. Do you hear me? So Tommy asked the ladies who they thought that they liked. Mika said, you know, Dominique. April said Dom. Alexis said she feels Will is a player. Koshia said LaRon. And they panned over to the men. Now, I just have to be 100% honest. I am pissed seeing this pool of men sitting around this pool. Like, y'all could have flew some people in from Houston or something. Baby, Houston got some fine men. That is why I be having to stay in the house, honey, because they will get you. You be so confused, honey. You can't go to the gas station. You can't go to the Walmart. You can't go to the Target. And don't go to the Whole Foods because they in there heavy. They in the Whole Foods heavy, honey. But they definitely do not look like these men on Ready to Love, honey. Y'all could have flew in anybody. We down the street. So then Tommy asked who they weren't feeling. So Alexis said LaRon. Because she going to say, I almost jumped across this table and pulled her curls out. Who she think she playing with? Now, she laughed at the end of it, but really and truly, it was given to Quilla 2.0. And she ain't fooling me. And judging from them previews at the end, you might be unhinged, Koshia. You and your ponytail holder might be unhinged. Now, I'm hoping not. But the way you were ready to fight Alexis in that preview, baby, something ain't right. Okay, it's giving Janelle and Tequila all over again, and this is foolishness. Now, I don't know the context to it, so I'm not going to be too hard on you. I'm just going to wait and see. But, girl, just you saying you want to jump over the table and push her down over a man that you just met 2 seconds ago in his hard bottom shoes, girl, goodbye, good night. Mika and the other ladies all said Willie because he wants to Netflix and chill. Yeah, he played too much. Don't get me wrong. He has a very fun personality. That's somebody that I would call my boy. I'd be like, let me call Will and see if he want to go get something to eat. Because, he keep me laughing. But romantically involved? Absolutely not. Okay? Because I feel like all you want to do is have sex. You're not about to just hook up with me. Baby, we grown. Do you want something real or not? And I don't feel like Will wants something real. Wicked. Bars. Bars. Anyway, Alexis said that she did not like William because of his sneakers. And at first, I didn't even notice those shoes. I was like, yeah, that's a no. Like, you can get a nice pair of shoes. And don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with you having your own style and doing your own thing. But put your best foot forward, literally. Present yourself in a nice way that will appeal to a woman that you want. Like, what is this? These men... child. And baby, these women were keeping it real. Do you hear me? Because to be honest, the entire cast of men can go. We got the Cowardly Lion, that will be Glenn, the Credit Karma King, that's DeMonte, and Willie with all that Netflix and chilling, and William, he might tell you a joke and he might tell you a lie. Child, this right here is a fool. So the singles come out. Tommy calls out DeMonte and William. They send DeMonte in his suit to the house to get that credit together. Bye, sir. Honey, hopefully you can get the credit to your desired score. And sing. Oh, child. This right here was a fool. William and his Nikes live to just do it another day. Kiosha, baby, like I said, girl, you are giving Tequila vibes because you have some strong vitriol towards Alexis in these previews. I don't even know what to say about it. I'm not going to sit through another season of divisiveness while everybody fuss down in the comments. I'm just not fit to do it. Okay. But listen, y'all, we are going to return to our lives once Ready to Love really gets started. Then we're going to return to our lives, get into it like we like to get into it, and, just have a good time. Also, don't y'all forget to go check out my Bell Collective review right after this one. If it's not up, then come back. Make sure you put your notification on and put it on all. So anytime I post a video, you will be the first in line. Y'all comment down below and tell me what you thought about the singles of this season of Ready to Love. Comment and I'm going to comment back. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.